Okay, we come to the next lecture. What are objects of meditation? During your all the guru expert of meditation should know many of these. So in this YMBA, we will study the 40 objects of meditation as prescribed by our Buddha. So you need to know this one is tested in the YMBA exam. So definition of meditation is an ethical or moral exercise assume the paramount importance as an avenue to reach the goal of Nibbana. So book knowledge, you cannot attain to Nibbana. You need meditation. No way you can shortcut it. Okay. So even you are good in all the scriptures are of no use. So you need meditation. So as preached by our Buddha, the three main materials act: dana, sila, and bhavana. So it's primarily to concentration. So first thing every Buddhist need is to do meditation, the samadhi way. So second step in the threefold system of training, Sika, sila, samadhi, and pana. So the next step is progress to the wisdom side. There are two schemes of meditation. First scheme is tranquility meditation, samatha bhavana. So most of us Buddhists, we start with this, samatha bhavana. Okay, either breath or observing the stomach, rising and falling, and so on, so on. Whatever, beside this, got other things to learn also. So the second step is the insight meditation, vipassana bhavana. This will lead to wisdom side. So you cannot just say, I have tranquility without insight. You need one after another. So samadhi comes from the samadha, which means as much as gathering, uniting and unifying the mind. So samadhi means this word: gather everything, unite everything, and unify everything in your mind. It's basically all the mind exercises. Basically, it's a concentration of mind with an object with unperturbed attention. I mean, focus without disturbance from anything in order to reach the meditative absorption and subdue mental hindrances such as sense, pleasure, evil, etc. I mean, to concentrate your mind so that you will not be interfered by the so-called hindrances, the five senses, which wouldn't allow you to have long time of sitting, focus on particular thing. Then all these five senses will come and disturb you. So you must able to concentrate until you can control all these five senses from disturbing your object. For vipassana is composed of two paths, which means it's clear, and pasana, which means to see. So it translates as what you call now generally as insight meditation. It is referring to the final result of this clearing, seeing, insight into the truth or nature of things, understanding the reality of things. Vipassana is actually that word, reality of things. So it's a mental training for penetrative understanding of the three characteristics of existence. So when you go and meditate on yourself, you come to the state of meditating on these three characteristics of existence. That means you are subject to impermanent. I mean, everything keeps changing. There's no one thing that's fixed. And then the misery and non-substantiality. So these things are the things that the importance of meditation, especially the vipassana one. Kamanta. Udagosa, he was one of the commentators that went to Sri Lanka when the disappearance of Buddhism in India. So he translated and put commentary on various texts. So Buddhaghosa used Kamanta to refer to each of his 40 meditation objects listed in the third chapter of Visuddhimagga, which are partially derived from the Pali Canon. This Visuddhimagga is part of the Pali Canon. Okay, so Visuddhimagga is very good for meditation. So for those who are very good meditation, please pursue your exploration on Visuddhimagga. So it's understood as occupation in the sense of things to occupy the mind, or what called workplaces, in the sense of places of to focus the mind doing the work of meditation. So our this Buddhaghosa, he able to reduce back all these what in the canon as for practice of meditation. First thing, he said there are total of 10 totalities or devices or called kasina. So we can study what are the 10 kasina. And then the 10 kinds of foulness, asubha. How our body become, upon death, develop to a state that becomes so kind of undescribable that you see become is a kind of turn you off. And then 10 recollection, anusati. And when you progress further, you can have 4 divine abidings, or what called sublime state, Brahma Vihara. Some people progress to meditation, they will go to Brahma Vihara. And then 4 in the material state, arupa, formless. And then 1 repulsiveness of nutriment, ahara patikula asana. You know, especially those love to eat so much. You meditate on the repugnance of this food, you will turn you off. Okay, then you will eat less food. No need go to special courses. And Buddha already prescribed this. If you meditate on this repulsiveness of nutriment, you get sick of it, you will eat less. And then number 7, 1 analysis of 4 elements. This is called the rupa, which we're going to study on later on. So these are the things that Kamanta listed. So need to know, everyone, a new thing for you to learn. So what is 10 kasina? These are object meditation during Buddha time. Buddha will prescribe you, suit whoever who is appropriate for them to meditate on. Earth, Patavi, or Kasina. I mean, if some monks are of this sort of nature, Buddha will ask him meditate on earth. Earth, you dig a soil, you can meditate in front. Earth. Then some are for water, apo, water. Some meditate on water. Some meditate on fire, tejo, kasina. Some of the this Thai monk, they practice on candlelight. Okay? And then on air and wind, vayo. Then they also practice on meditating on color, blue, nila, kasina. This one, your high standard, please then go and practice. Don't anyhow practice. I ever try. You make your mind very confusing. I'm not that kind of standard, so cannot. Some people cannot go and do and see color one. You see color, you make yourself confused and sick of meditating. Okay, please, only to proper guidance then you can do to better master, then will guide you through. Then red, white, then your sky, kasa, then your light, aloka. So these are the 10 kasina which normally our Buddha will prescribe during that period of time. So too bad, you all need to know all these 10. So please quote a slogan, then you can remember all of them. 10 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 of them. So go slogan. then you can remember all the 10. Okay, particular mana sikara, what we call the 10 impure, asubha object or repulsion. Okay, for people who love man or woman body, this is another way of getting you to get sick of the physical form of body. So especially those men who have lust, then you get to this meditate on this corpse that you get sick of it, and then you're no more thinking of all the ladies' body. So every one of us has to die. Okay, you die, you have to go through all these steps. Okay, first thing when you die, you are swallowed corpse. Right, your whole body will be bloated, swallowed. So meditate on this. I remember the Thai practice, they use that. Okay, if you following the Thai tradition, they practice on this human corpse. Next state of the body will turn to a discolor or bluish corpse. I mean, you come to another state where when the body start to get itself bloated, then now it turn to coloring. So very frightening. And then you come to another state, it will be festering corpse. I mean, a worm start coming out. Then fissure, another state of decay. Then the fifth state, no corpse. And then 6 to 6 onward, this can only happen if your corpse is not stored properly. You can only see it in India. India during that period, all the dead person are dumped in somewhere in the forest or under one corner. Then you got this amber corpse. I mean, all these animals like dogs, jackals, all that come and eat up the human parts, the deceased part. All right. So you are missing arm, missing leg, so on, so on. And then 7 is a hacked and scattered corpse. They are especially in Tibetan. The olden time they also do it, but in Tibetan, when you do the so-called vulture cremation, they hack and scatter the corpse to feed the vultures. So this is hack and scatter corpse. And then 8 corpse, number 8, the breathing corpse, is the state when the body already in the decomposed state, and the thing, blood all start coming out, all the liquid all kind of coming out from everywhere. Then 9th state is coming towards the end. It's a worm-eaten corpse where you can see the human body all eaten up. If you're not burned, it's all our human body will be eaten up by worms. They appear upon death. So the job of this worm is to eat up the whole body. And then finally, the white skeleton. So these are the stages of human body which Buddha prescribed for those lustful monks and for those who love human body, that they ask them to go to the cemetery or go to the forest where they store all these things to meditate on it. Okay, if you go this Thai tradition, they do ask you go to this. In my friend, a student went to Thailand. Somebody, they never like Singapore or in Malaysia cover up the coffee. No coffee, they still expose. So you meditate on that particular body. Okay, so these are things which Buddha prescribed for another type of meditator who need this kind to control them from lustful or whatever thoughts they have. Then you got more culture one, anusati. So Next one is the recollection of our core, the three recollection of the virtues of the three jewels, triple gem, the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Then you can also meditate on the recollection of virtues of morality, sila, liberty, chaga, and the wholesome attribute of devas. So this is another sort of meditation. Then you can even progress to the state of recollection of the body, the kaya. Every human, we stay in the body, is a temporary shell for us. Come to a state, we have to give up. Then death. Meditation on death. And then breath or breathing, which many of us starting with, we're starting with the breathing one. And then peace, Nibbana. So all these are further to the meditation object. So no choice, 10 of them put in a slogan, then remember it. So when you progress further, you practice a meditation on Brahma Vihara. So not necessarily you can progress anyone you choose. Okay. So when your meditation master prescribe you the way, then you slowly progress to different state of meditation. So when you come to a state of Brahma Vihara practices, so you practice what are the four of them? Unconditional kindness and goodwill, metta. A lot of metta. Then you show compassion, karuna. Then your sympathy, joy over another's success, mudita. This is very hard, especially if you're a human being. You got sympathy, joy for someone, you are able to conquer all the other sorrow. Right? So this sympathy, joy is another level of success if you can able to overcome this. So next one, even-mindedness, or what I call equanimity, upekha. This is another high level of attainment. If you can come to meditate to this kind of level, you'll see you'll be somebody. So there are other people who progress even further. Ayatana. This one, according to my previous, though Abhidhamma and meditation master, they said if you focus on this, you can easily go to this what root power and the formless and formless world. Okay, I mean the realm higher and higher, infinite space. And then you come to a state that you have to focus on infinite space. So Pali, they call it Akasayan Jayatana. And then infinite consciousness, Vinaya Jayatana. This is another higher state. And then infinite nothingness, Akina Jayatana. And then this one, even higher. Neither perception nor non-perception. Nirvana Sayatana. Okay? So you need to remember all these. Infinite space, infinite consciousness, infinite nothingness. And then even to the perception and non-perception. Okay? This one, Ahara Patikula Sana. So as I told you earlier, repulsiveness of nutriment, or what I call perception of disgust of food. Okay? For those who love food so much, especially those who are very fat, then you go to various means, no way you can control your weight. because it's unhealthy to our body. So Buddha also prescribed this way. If you can meditate on this, about the repulsion of nutriment, the food we eat, very disgusting, because we never really observe step by step. You see right inside, and reflect on it, you eat less food. The moment your food in the mouth, you chew until go bits and pieces. Then you go to your throat. So those who are in science and biology are very good. Then after that, swallow to your gullet. Then you need to digest your food. So mix your saliva, all these things is like a cement mixer. All the shit thing inside. So you like low mixer, the cement mixer, you mix everything, then you churn, then you see, the more you see it, more you imagine and see the thing, you get so sick of food. So that's why we human being, no choice, have to survive. We need to eat the food for us to sustain the body. So this is what is inside your organs. Been doing it every day, okay? So for those who want to meditate on this, you will be very mindful of eating what to put inside your mouth. So this is another process of meditation on food. And then when it comes to higher level, you meditate on the Chatu, Dhatu, Vatana. These belong to the 4 great elements, which you can study later on in Abhidhamma. Earth, Patavi, water, Apo, fire, Tejo, air, Vayu. So all these things is also as a meditation subject. So with this, we complete this lecture 12 on this meditation object. You go back to your notes, you can study all that, okay? So you need to know all these 40 object meditation. So put a slogan, and then in some way you're able to remember it by heart. So we come to the end of this, and we'll see you in the next coming lecture. Okay? Sadhu, sadhu to everyone.